Hello, you're now watching Q News, and here are the top stories for this hour. 5 Palestinians were killed and several others injured in an Israeli airstrike on a home in Deir el-Balah in central Gaza. According to Palestinian media, Israeli fighter jets targeted the home late last night, leaving women and children among the casualties. Rescue teams are still combing through the rubble in search of missing individuals. Israeli forces have intensified their attacks on Kemal Adwan Hospital in Beit Lahia in northern Gaza. Since Saturday evening, the hospital, a critical lifeline for thousands, has faced direct bombing, artillery shelling and sniper fire. The assaults have caused severe damage, endangering the lives of patients and medical staff. Israeli forces targeted a residential home in the Jabalia refugee camp in northern Gaza, killing 4 children and their mother. Palestinian media reported that rescue teams were unable to reach the victims who were trapped under the rubble because of the collapsed building. This morning, an Israeli newspaper revealed that approximately 70% of homes and buildings in Jabalia have been destroyed by Israeli forces. Winter has arrived in Gaza, leaving nearly 2 million displaced Palestinians struggling against the wind, cold and rain. Severe shortages of blankets, warm clothing and firewood are compounding the crisis, as shelters and makeshift tents have deteriorated after months of use. The United Nations has warned that many living in these precarious conditions may not survive the winter, noting that at least 945,000 people urgently need winter supplies, which remain out of reach for most due to soaring prices in Gaza. United Nations Relief and Works Agency spokesperson Adnan Abu Hasna has confirmed that Sweden's decision to cut funding for the agency will have a major impact on education across the 5 regions it operates, including Gaza. Abu Hasna emphasized the severe consequences of this financial shortfall on the education of Palestinian refugees, warning that it exacerbates the already critical living conditions in Gaza. Israeli forces have arrested at least 6 Palestinians, including a child, during a series of raids across the West Bank since yesterday evening. The arrest came amid widespread incursions and heavy-handed tactics by Israeli soldiers, involving extensive searches, house demolitions, and the detention of several individuals without charge. Syrian military operations chief Ahmed al-Shara has met with former Vice President Farouk al-Shara and invited him to attend an upcoming national dialogue conference. Sources have said that since arriving in Damascus, Ahmed al-Shara visited Farouk at his residence in a suburb of Damascus to extend the invitation for the upcoming conference. Syrian military operations chief Ahmed al-Shara has affirmed that Syria remains neutral and respects Lebanon's sovereignty and security. Al-Shara has met with the former leader of the Lebanese Progressive Socialist Party, Walid Jumblat, in Damascus to discuss the future of Syrian-Lebanese relations. Al-Shara highlighted Lebanon's need for strong economy and political stability. He emphasized that Syria's government will not interfere in Lebanon's affairs. Iraqi Foreign Minister Fuad Hussein has expressed Iraq's hopes for an inclusive political process that leads to stability in Syria. During a meeting of the Iraq-Oman Joint Committee, Hussein emphasized that Baghdad is closely monitoring the situation in Syria. He stressed the importance of helping the Syrian people build a stable and inclusive political process that represents all components of society, ensuring stability and reducing tensions. Hussein also reiterated Iraq's support for a ceasefire in Gaza and the urgent delivery of humanitarian aid to assist affected civilians. And this concludes our top stories for this hour. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more updates here on Q News.